nothing too crazy. Yeah, we got it locked. Somewhat safe. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday. Swivel got put on yesterday. Yeah, I guess we did okay. So that's on. We got to do some bracing. We got to do some welding in the tank. Hopefully we can get the rest of the boom on. Right now it is raining. You're standing in the rain, dude. You're gonna be soaking wet by the end of the day, aren't you? So currently, I think we're only supposed to get rain, maybe a little bit of snow flurries later, but it's like 40 degrees out right now. I know New York's getting hammered with some snow, but hopefully we just get some of this rain, because under here, we're dry. So, alrighty, let's dive into today. We got to build a brace coming across there, and we got to figure out a pipe, or figure out a brace for that pipe. That pipe is just set there, tacked in place to give me a general idea of what I wanted to do. It's not a very sturdy pipe. It's actually split. So it came off the tanker as one of the steps. But we'll find something to put there and we'll get going. Show you what I got going on. So, got this pipe in there. Got it all welded around there. Got this all welded up here. Did run that piece of steel out to give it extra bracing. Dylan said come out, go across. The 3 lights to mark the tanker. We've still got some height so you can see those as far as being legal, but that's nice. I like that. So I'm still gonna do a bar from here to there just to reinforce it a little more. Never really hurts. I'm very glad that I put this up, because it looks like this spring is just going to be on and off rain, good weather, and snow so far. And it's significantly coming down. So if this cover was not on, we would not be doing this today. So, and this is kind of a priority to get done, because you start counting how many days till we start spreading manure and crop working. I'm nervous. I am nervous. Okay. Ended up welding a block piece on it to actually attach this to help spread out some of the force, but that's just tacked in one spot. That will sit right like that, go up to there. That should work. Cross member on, main beam on. Then I got the support. So yeah, we put the little block in between, spread out some of that weight. I kind of wish I had more of a block up and down, but I don't think it's going to do that much. I think this is pretty sturdy the way it is. That's just going to help it extra amount. So we're good on that swivel. putting this actual nurse piece on, the boom on. So this black section goes on first here. It's got a flange on the one side. Then we'll need to get a cylinder that goes in between it that picks it up and down. That's pretty heavy. That is heavier than that swivel part. Yeah. I hit up Andy, asked him what he was doing. Saturday morning he's in school. So he's been going to school for electrician, to be an electrician. He actually works 3 days a week when he's not in school doing electrical work. So, but he's been helping me out when he can. No way can I pick it up with that because it's way too high. I really don't want to back this back out. I do have to weld the airline bracket back on and hook the brackets back up to make it so this can move. So maybe I'll do that first, and then that way if I do have to back it out, I can back it out. We can pick it up with the loader. I'd rather not go outside right now, not with the rain. The other thing, we still got to weld it inside the tank. I'm gonna have to pick the welder up to get it closer. I don't have enough lead to get there, but I guess I'll do the airlines first. So yeah, we took these lines off that went to this bracket. This bracket was bolted on the, well, you guys can't see much, hold on. There we go. This bracket was welded right onto that bar that we had to cut out to put the tube in. So I'm thinking about notching this a little bit and then welding it to the bottom of the tanker, send these lines back over this axle, and then we'll be good. If you watch previous videos, Dylan Clark slid right in here, was cut in plasma cutting. I don't know how he fit in here. I can barely move around, I keep hitting my head. But that is in, got it welded. Yeah, it is back further, but I don't want those hoses to rub, so we might have to put something around them. But that way we don't have to cut all that out, remodify it. So we just gotta run these hoses back over, get them hooked up, and we did mark them. That was his call, which was a good idea. Got a package. Keith A. Frazier. I appreciate it. So he said, happy birthday happy birthday, Yanko. Enjoy your gifts. And some sleeves. So he doesn't even know it's his birthday on Monday yet. Some pig's ears, some balls, some welding sleeves. Put on so you don't have to wear the full jacket, and then you don't burn your clothes or your arms. Hey Keith, I appreciate it. Y'all are wild. But got up to get my phone so I could see the marks on there because it's a little dark underneath, and my mother said, hey, got a package up front. So yeah, you guys, I appreciate it. We are good there. I did spend some time cleaning up. Got the airlines hooked back in, which is good. See the bracket down there. We might just have to put a little bit of protection across that cross member in the back, but otherwise I gotta pick this welder up and get it as close to that as possible, the fill port. That way I can jump in and weld the bottom side of the inside there. Yeah, that's the plan at least, and see where we get to from there. I'm trying to think what else we need. Should just be good with this stuff. So I'll throw that stuff up there, widen the forks out, pick this up. Should sit right up there. Okay, we gotta go inside. We got plenty of air, plenty of fresh air. Not worried about any of that. To weld the edges, because I can't get down, and this is actually, there's 2 sheets, so I'd rather weld the one that's down below than let it fill up and fill this trough by splashing around a little bit. So we'll just dive in, weld that around, nothing too crazy. Yeah, we got it locked. Somewhat safe. But there's like a little ladder here. Yeah, so we got this center hole that had where they used to fill with fuel. We got this hole. We've cut out all the baffles previously. There was some comments that maybe I gotta cut the tops out more. I don't think we'll have that issue. You gotta keep in mind, so here's the hole right there. It's like a 4-inch hole. You gotta keep in mind, I'm gonna have a big 12-inch hole or so where the boom actually sits back down in. So that's gonna give you a lot of breathing for up here, and it will be between baffles. And then back here, we got the holes on the side, and honestly, we're filling with 6-inch manure pumps out of the pits. Yeah, if we were running the big pumps, like at the farm show, they had a Val Metal pump, and you could use it as a lead pump or a fill-in pump. I forget what the guys said. 4,200 gallons a minute out of that, and it's regular lagoon pump. But those dragline setups, like we talked about yesterday, 5,000 gallons in a minute, it would be struggling to escape air. So, but alrighty, let's get welding. It ain't gonna weld itself. So we can really see what's going on in here. So you can see the fill holes, or the breather holes, that's all welded across. That looks good, but you can see the tiny little gap in between. So that's what we're gonna focus on welding shut. Trough's looking absolutely amazing. Okay, this was a lot of fun. So filling gaps upside down, not the prettiest things, but most of that was welded on the outside, but you can see that we are completely sealed up. The good thing is, when you shut the light off, you can see any light coming through the other side, so you know you're completely sealed. But I'm gonna jump out. Somebody just got here. We're gonna see how much more we can get done. Okay, that is welded in there. Andy's here. Hello. So we're gonna get that black boom on. The silver piece is aluminum, so I can slide it on whenever I need to, but that black section is pretty heavy. So I'm gonna get this moved out of the way, and we'll get this truck backed out, and then probably pick it up with the loader and just slide it right on the end of this. And it's starting to snow. That's cool. Alrighty, so we gotta pick up this one. This end goes up against that. I should clean that up some before we throw some silicone on it. Hopefully this aluminum pipe comes out of there halfway decent. We might want to get that out before we get too far. They cut it instead of pulling it out because they didn't think they were going to do anything. But I'll have him pick it up in a second. Oh, look, I found a tennis ball. And yeah. So the big aluminum pipe, they cut the end right off because it was clamped here. And I'd kind of like to save this. I did cut the clamps off because they were junk. But we got to get it loosened so that it will all, that will come out. I'll put the other pipe in afterwards once I figure out what length I want it to be. But that might fight me some. Based on how far it went in, we just cut it. We were gonna be here all day fighting it. It's been on there since whenever. Boys, that Larchmont should have one of this. The irrigation place in Lexington. We actually might have a section of this kicking around. A decent one. Let's see if we can get it out now. So we cut the top and bottom. Oh yeah. Opened it right up. Let's flip it back over a little bit more to grab from on that side of it. Yeah, let's hold it some more. There it goes. A little rusted in there. What?
Still in there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold that out. There.
Oh, look at all that corrosion.
Feel it a little bit?
Fuck that.
Okay. So this is the top side of it. Well, hell, if we're here, I might as well cut this one off and get it out of the way. Look at our grinding wheel. Start it off fresh. Okay, this is literally making my day horrible. Well, not horrible, but it's fighting me every bit of it. So we cut it. We cut that end. Can't get the pipe out. I said, you know what? We'll just split it in half. That way, when I put it back on, we can put the hose. Things will be good. Well, it's all, the washer's all bent up, so I can't put anything on it. I don't know where my 15/16 wrench is. I guess that set doesn't go to 15/16. I just sent Andy to grab one. My next thing is I'm gonna fire the tractor back up and we're just gonna cut it off. Because that's freaking annoying. Okay. There we go. Tap that bolt out and literally it all just fell apart. So, alright, that's out of the way. That might be light enough that me and Andy can pick it up and put it on without actually backing the truck out, which would be cool. I gotta find some 8-inch hose. It will be easy enough to find. And we gotta do, it's good we took it apart. That bushing that's in between is absolutely junk. So we'll have to redo the bolts and then slide our pipe in. Easy enough, right? I'm gonna have him pick it up to me and yeah, go from there. We'll just slide it off the forks and slide it over. And where's my nail? Oh, it already came out.
What nail?
The end of the property gun. Yeah, if you want to climb up on the front,
That way?
yeah, you might want to take that ladder. Pop those bolts off the top of it. Not and bolt. Climb up, bring it, climb up the front.
Walk my way over.
And then we'll slide this onto it. Back to being a blizzard and windy. I'm really thankful for this hoop building because we would not be doing this today. Instead, I'd be tinkering in the small shop, or I'd already be home because I'd be tired of this weather. So got that all siliconed up. Alrighty, we're right on the end. You got that? Don't fall off the edge. Go down. Go down.
Thing's in my way.
Okay, hold on. Right there. These bolts aren't even long enough.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hold on. That one is though.
Alright. Yeah, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Lemon squeezy?
Yeah, I was gonna say something else.
Yeah. Probably not YouTube friendly, right?
Nope.
This is a family entertainment show.
Sort of.
Some days.
We try.
As long as they don't fall off, this will be okay. I was a little worried that we weren't far enough over, but that actually, I'd say that is damn perfect. Whew. Okay, I'm good with that. So you can see we're pretty straight. So that other pipe, we'll put that other piece on, and then we'll have the aluminum pipe, and it will probably, we'll measure some things out, but it will probably go to right in here. We'll cut a hole, put a big riser up that's wide enough for the whole mouth to drop down in. That way, after you're done nursing, if there's a little bit in the pipe, when you swing it back over and set it down, then you're driving along, it's not dribbling down the side of the tank, it just goes back in. But we'll build a nice up riser, so it'll be to the bottom of that pipe, so that pipe will actually sit in it. Yeah. Doesn't seem like we've gained that much today, but doing that, getting everything right, that's been a challenge, and I want it right. I still want to brace that one up more. We'll probably cut some wedge out and run a pipe up and support it to it. That's what I'm thinking. So I really hope this snow doesn't keep coming. I know New York has a foot or so of snow already. You guys can keep it. I got stuff to do and I'm over snow. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for tonight. Well, as you see, it's dark out now. We lose an hour tonight too of sleep, which I do like my sleep when I can get it. So alrighty, this is how far we got. I'm very, very happy with where we are. It lined up extremely good. Big shout out to Dylan Clark. He was the one that did all of the prep work and making sure I was in a good place coming across. Let me get up here. Coming across here and then up to here. So we got everything built here. Let me make sure. I would like to add on, and we're gonna support this some more out that way up against that brace, but we got the swivel and the first section of boom on. Bolts are in. We got to get a piece of hose. Once we get a piece of hose, doing the bolts and whatnot, that won't be too bad. So we just got to cut and get a 12-inch piece of pipe or something. We got to figure out what we're going to use. That's going to drop down where it comes out for when it's sitting. So, but otherwise, I'm very, very happy with where this is. Once we get this done, we got to figure out what we're going to do for hydraulics. I've been looking. Yeah. That's going to be the expensive part, but at least the fab work will be done and I can get this out and move on to like the 7520 and the planter. But the box is welded in, which is a big part. There is some comments on the Pour 15. I wasn't planning on painting the outside of it with Pour 15. I was planning on painting wherever we were on the inside, but I do have to, we are going to have to paint the outside because it would just rust and things like that. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. So I appreciate you guys watching along. This has been some learning and I hope you guys are learning some. I think there's plenty of people in that watch the videos that do haul manure to some degree. And there's plenty of you guys that do fab work. So it's a whole big mix of it. And This is always learning. I'd like to say this is going to be my last tank I ever set up, but I do. It seems like every few years I do something with Manure. So the other one was set up 2 years ago, and here we are with this one. This is definitely going to make my life easier, quicker in the spring. We're going to be able to get it manure done, get tillage work done, and get planting done sooner, just because hauling manure is a bottleneck no matter how you look at it. It just, how many gallons in a day can you haul? That's where it goes to. But appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing. I guess we're gonna have some more of this work tomorrow, maybe some quick hitch. I do have a pipe to do the nurse boom on the other tanker, so we'll see what happens. But if you haven't done so, go on over, subscribe to the channel, because it helps the whole algorithm. So make a Gmail account, that easy. But alrighty, hope you guys have a good one, and see you on the next one.